Welcome back. Now we're going to look at our next use case for creating an assistant to automate the steps in a bank reconciliation process. Now this is a great use case for leveraging Agentic AI because it applies deterministic logic and process for exception handling. The agent is going to go and do the matching task for us, while the human in the loop is going to approve any unresolved items. Now imagine for this use case you've been asked to prepare a draft bank reconciliation and highlight exceptions for review. I want you to think about the steps that you would take and which of these can be automated versus those that require some level of judgment. Hopefully you're starting to see a pattern here. So in terms of the tasks that I think we can automate, that's going to include the ingestion of the inputs that we need, our bank statements, and details of the general ledger tied to those bank accounts. We need to understand the matching logic that's going to be applied for this bank reconciliation. We want the model to actually automate the reconciliation for us, so performing the matching, flagging exceptions that need review, and then ultimately classifying them for us. And then we want it to produce a draft reconciliation output that's easily digestible and keeps us focused on the exceptions that need to be reviewed. And then of course there are still components that require some level of human judgment. We're going to have to resolve any ambiguous matches where, there's multiple options based upon applying the matching logic that we've provided. Getting into, root cause analysis for exceptions that have been flagged. Ultimately approving any unreconciled items and that those are valid transactions in the system, or on the bank statement that haven't been processed just from a timing perspective. Deciding any corrective actions that are needed, and ultimately signing off on the reconciliation that it is complete and accurate. So now what we're going to do is hop back into ChatGPT and we're going to convert this bank reconciliation process into an agent by providing very explicit instructions on how to execute the process. I'll see you there.